Hey, soul family. I'm back. Hope you guys are doing well. If you're watching the replay, hello, missed you guys. What up, y'all? Hey, Jessica. Welcome. I was starting to be like, where the frick is everyone? I've been so busy. Oh my God. I never knew planning a wedding was going to be this freaking stressful, man. I swear. I feel like I just don't have any time anymore. Ugh. Girl, I hear that. Lord. Yeah, I'm taking this whole initiative. Like, I'm so bridezilla right now. Like, oh my God. I don't even want to rely on people. Like, I'm literally like doing everything by myself. And like, the fiance's like, we have 9 months. You don't need to like stress about everything now. But it's like, I don't want to wait till the last minute. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get all the bigger stuff out of the way now. But I swear to God, I'm not getting married again. So I'm like, you better be sure of this because the D word is not in my future. Because I'm not doing all of this again. Hell no. You're stuck with me. If you're mad, you can go sit out in the freaking backyard or you can sleep on the couch. Ugh, Lordy. It's funny because the fiance is a Virgo, right? And I'm a Gemini. So it's like there's two of me against one of him. But he's so much more grounded than I am. Like I'm always thinking of the worst case scenario. And he's just like, go with the flow, think positive. You know what I mean? And I'm like, how do you not think of the worst when it comes to things? Like the one Gemini side is fighting with the other Gemini side. And I'm like, oh my God. You know, so we're going to go with like a little intimate church wedding. And then it's looking like we're going to have my reception at like the Legion because it's the cheapest. Like, I just want simple. I'm not a big poofy dress kind of lots of people. Like, we have about 50 people. It's mostly family. Like, it's very intimate, very like, just very, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just don't want people to be there that are just there because they want to see me get married. You know what I mean? Like I want people who are generally there that love me, care for me, you know, want to see me, like the people that have been in my life consistently, you know, not people who are just showing up just because now all of a sudden I'm getting married. Right. So like we both decided like we're going to put a gap on like the guest list because nowadays weddings are just so expensive and I don't want to put all that money on a wedding. I'd rather go away on a nice like honeymoon for a couple days, you know, and do that than have a wedding that's like 300-400 people. Like I can't handle that many people, especially energetically wise. I'd be like, I'd be connecting too much. I have to turn that psychic stuff off on my wedding day. Like no spirits allowed. But yeah, it's going to be like very like intimate, very family, strictly family mostly. There's a couple of like friends that I'm close to, but other than that, yeah, we put a gap on it. We're gonna do like an outside like wedding thing, but because we're doing it like the beginning of April, like April 4th is our wedding date. I don't know what the weather's gonna be like, if there's still gonna be snow or if it's just gonna be like Chad chilly. So yeah, we decided on a small church. I'm not a church going person either, but it's very cute, small church. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm nervous. And I'm just like, if I'm feeling this way now, I can just imagine like the night before, but I don't think it's going to really hit me until I actually try on my wedding dress. You know what I mean? Like right now we're like getting the details and stuff, but I feel like it's really going to hit me like this is real once I find my dress. It really is. Like my fiance is, oh my gosh, he's amazing. And he's good with the kids, so it gets a plus for me. Right? Exactly. I tell you, I never thought it was going to happen, but I have literally been manifesting it for a year. So to see what I wrote down and manifested like a year ago, to finally see it come true, now I'm like in this position of my life. Okay, like what else can I manifest? Like I'm playing with it, like manifesting cars, vacations, money. I'm having fun with it now. Things with you and Jordan getting any better? I know it's been touch and go with you guys since he moved in with you. Let me know what you want today for your membership, Jess. We're doing message from guides, message from person, and soul message today. I get those underway for you. And I was just talking. We act like an old married couple. Have you asked him if he wanted marriage or if he's been thinking about marriage or would he ever marry you? And what was his reaction? I'll have to send you pictures. Like after this session, I'll send you pictures of what I'm looking for. I want it so simple. Like at first I wanted just like a simple white wedding dress because I'm not a poofy princess bride, right? And then now I'm kind of not going out of the simple, but like I'm starting to like some type of detail in some of the wedding dresses that I'm seeing. So I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be impossible. But then I realized like until I actually put dresses on, I could like something in a picture, but on my body, I could absolutely hate it. Right. So, but I have a few ideas in mind when I get off this session. Actually, I can send them now. Yeah, there's a few. Yeah, like I don't want anything like big, right? Because when I'm dancing and shit, like I don't want that stuff like in my way. But I'll send you my top 3 and see what you say. I'm getting like mixed kind of reviews, but I sent them to your Facebook. It's so many decisions. It's like I know for sure that I want to do white even though I'm not a virgin. I want to kind of keep that part like traditional. But yeah, I don't want anything that's like mermaid. You know what I mean? Like I don't want, because I have a lot of like booty, I want something that's like nice and sexy, but it kind of maybe shows off the curves, but nothing over the top. I ain't spending no more than like $600 on a wedding dress because it's gonna sit there. My first wedding, I never wore white, but I had to change out of 3 different dresses. Like, so you had 3 different dresses for your whole night? That's the thing. I want something that I could like wear at my reception too. You know what I mean? Because I know that when I'm dancing and shit, I'm just gonna get hot and sticky and I bought this cute dress actually from another store that I was thinking of wearing for my reception if I like get way too hot. Because some of those wedding dresses are so heavy. So freaking heavy. Right? They're cute. Yeah, so I'm getting a lot of people like the second and third picture that I showed you. My first pick was the first one, right? Because it has pockets. Who doesn't want pockets in a wedding dress? But I'm kind of going with that flow. So if I could combine all three, tell you that'd be awesome. So many decisions. But I'm excited because like this is going to be my story, right? So like this is my wedding day. So it's like I have to really stop like listening to what other people want and really dive deep into okay, what do I want? You know what I mean? Like yeah, obviously I'm going to take people's opinions, but if I like something, then I need to like learn to have a backbone and like listen to myself. Yeah, so my cousin's little girl, she is 2. Her name's Luna. She is going to be my flower girl, and Marcus is going to be my ring bearer. And then my 3 older daughters are going to be my bridesmaids. And then my mom's going to walk me down the aisle because I don't know my dad. And then on like the boys' side, it'll be my husband, my husband's best friend, my older son, my second brother, and then he saw us to pick like one other person, but yeah, we've got like the little details going. We got the date and we're wrapping up on like the reception in the church area. So for only being engaged 2 weeks, everyone's like, Amy, you can take a break. But it's like I just want to get like the bigger things out of the way. So I'm not like stressing about it come April. Because this year has already flew by, right? Like we're already 6 months into this year. We only have 6 months left. So it's crazy. Hey girl, I'm good. How are you? Awesome. Okay. See what I can pick up for you. All right, let's see what comes through. Spirit and angels, what are the messages for Diamond from her person today, please? What are the messages? You are my person, the one my heart longs for. Says we will reunite exactly when we're supposed to. My family doesn't want us together, but I want us. Says crying over you, upset, missing you, lonely feelings, messed up. Interesting. Says I want to fuck you so bad them legs be shaking. I told you, no matter which deck I use for you, Diamond, the sex cards always come through. Says what's your ring size, baby? Question mark. He says he's sorting his life out first. He wants to provide you a better life. And I'm truly sorry for breaking your heart was your first set. See your second set. What is the second set, please, Spirit? I'm coming back to apologize. I want you. I need you. I need to see you. Says before I came into union with you, I had my whole life figured out. Now I realized you are my life. I want to spend the rest of my life loving you, baby. Truly sorry for breaking your heart. They said, I miss everything about you, the way it felt to kiss you, touch you. They've never experienced so intense feelings. I was so hurt for so long, but being without you hurts more. I want to bend you over a chair and smack that booty. And in time, reconciliation is coming. Next 4 to 8 days, hours, or weeks are your messages, honey. Interesting. All right, Jess, let's see. Mm-hmm. All right. Of course. What are Jessica's messages from Jay, please, Spirit? So there's X's around Jay right now. There could be someone who's been popping up in his inbox. He says we will reunite exactly when we're supposed to. So there could be a disconnection coming up. Yeah, because will you be mine? He might leave to come back sort of feeling. Yeah, crying over you, upset, missing you, lonely, feeling messed up. He looks at your pics often. He says, before I came into union with you, I had my whole life figured out. Now I realize you are my life. He says he's jealous of anyone else that gets to be with you. And what's your ring size, baby, was your first messages. Interesting. All right, let's see what the guides have to say to you today. What are the guides wanting Jessica to know today, please, Spirit? What are the guides wanting Jessica to know today? What are the guides wanting Jessica to know today, please? Lead by example. If you are a spiritual seeker, then this card is asking you to practice what you preach. You can be well read on the practice of mindfulness, but if you don't walk your talk, then it means nothing. Be aware that what you think must also be what you project to others. You must be in complete alignment with your spiritual being and the connection to source energy. Be the person you want others to be and never let a moment go by without taking advantage of it. When you show others kindness and compassion, this energy is attracted back into your own life. Then that creates a ripple effect that influences people even beyond your own sphere. As you contemplate on this card, think of yourself as a lighthouse and the responsibility that comes with guiding others to the energy of love instead of fear. Remember, if you believe a certain way but create a different energy with your thoughts, words, and actions, then you're not in alignment. So it's kind of like when you want to be married, let's say that you have this mindset, right, where you want to marry Jordan, but then you see it, you visualize it, you see yourself in a wedding dress, you see yourself walking down the aisle, but then all of a sudden you have this negative limited belief or this other negative thought that comes in, like, does Jordan love me? Does Jordan want this? You know what I mean? So you have to be mindful right now of what you're thinking about, because your energy is creating what you're seeing, if that makes any sense, Jess. It's what they're talking about. Perfect. I mean, I think that's why sometimes, like, negative stuff keeps happening to us, because we're like, why me? Why is this happening to me? And we stay in that negative vibration. So if things aren't working with you and Jordan right now, if it's like really hot and cold back and forth, try rethinking more positive. I mean, obviously you're not going to be positive all the time, but there might be something here where it's like, change your energy towards whatever's happening between you and Jordan right now. So maybe like even practice that today, Jessica, where it's like, okay, instead of like asking certain questions like, does Jordan have passion for me? Does Jordan love me? Like, tell yourself, Jordan does love me. Jordan does have passion for me, and flip it. Because I know sometimes you get in those mind boggle moments where it's like, you think the worst case scenario. Yeah, and I mean, I'm like that too. I think that's why we relate so much as soul sisters, right? Because I'm exactly the same. And I've really had to teach myself for the course of the last year to, like, when I feel that doubt coming in or when I feel that insecurity coming in, it's like I have to like regroup with myself to say, you know what, Amy, no, like, this person does love you. Life is good. You're going to have money. You're going to be successful. You know what I mean? So it's just practicing that. So when that moment of fear comes through, or that doubt or that insecurity, because sometimes what we put out into the universe is coming back, right? Or most of the time, all the time, right? So I think it's for you. And when I say that, always use your discernment and intuition. So like, if you feel, whether it's Jordan or someone else, like, no, this person's cheating on me because I could feel it as a woman, we have that woman's intuition, then that's different, right? Like, I feel like you really need to honor yourself. And that's why it's so important to have that self-confidence and like just really know who you are. But if it's just fear, like you said, you've dealt with a lot of assholes previously, right? So if it's like you're waiting for the apple to fall, I totally get that too, because that was me, right? I'm like, you know, all of my past relationships, my past connections, they didn't work out, right? So I had this belief like, is this person serious? And I had to really retrain my thoughts to say like, this person wouldn't be here going to these lengths with me if they didn't want to be. You know what I mean? So I definitely see that in your energy right now, where it's just like, you just have to redirect your thoughts. And I think once you start to see it from a different perspective, you're going to draw that really positive energy towards the relationship with you and Jordan. It's not easy and it's not going to happen overnight, but I definitely feel like you have the course to turn this from a different direction. Yeah, exactly. I feel like you just got to keep the faith, right? And whatever's happening in your past, like you got to move on from that and heal it. That's the only way you're going to move forward. That's the only way you're going to see the other side. Again, that's not easy, right? To heal everything that you've been through. Point proven. Yes, girl. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Jessica, I appreciate you. Girl, I'm so proud of you. You've come a long way from Mo. Like, I still sometimes, like, I go back to just, like, how not desperate you were with Mo, but, like, you really wanted that situation to work out. So to see you growing now, to see you healed from that, to see you find a partner that, you know, you're building something with, like, you've come so far. You need to be so proud of yourself. Like, yeah, and like you were so sad in that situation with Mo because like you tried so hard to like make that work. And I mean, you were giving this man money and like he just tore you down. And just to see you in such a better light now, everything happens for a reason, right? But had you not gone through those situations with Mo, like you wouldn't be the woman you are today. You know, the fact that you set boundaries with Jordan to say, like, hey, I don't like this, or this needs to change, or we need to figure something out. Like, you've grown a lot. You need to be proud of yourself. Yeah, exactly. Aw. All right. Yeah, I know. My kids are getting up older into that energy. Jessica, we're going to be grandmas soon. Well, you might not be. Lordy. Right? Well, I can't say anything. I made my mom a grandma before she was 40, and I'm 38, so. Any plans for the 4th of July, Jessica? Hello, Miss Morgan. How is your day going? All right, let's see. Spirit and angels. What is Morgan's messages from the person? Oh, anything interesting for lunch? All right. Someone hid how they felt because they were scared of getting hurt again. This person doesn't want you to give yourself to anyone but them. They said, you are my person, the one my heart longs for. People are asking this person about you. My family doesn't want us together, but I want us. Reconciliation is coming in the next 48 days, hours, or weeks. They want to fuck you so bad, them legs be shaking. And I'm starting my life out first. I want to provide you a better life. Interesting. Okay. Spirit's funny today. Just a sandwich. There you go. Sometimes a sandwich is good. Easy. Okay. What is the soul message for Miss Morgan, please, Spirit? What is the soul message for Miss Morgan? What is the soul message for Miss Morgan? Ooh, I got this one today too. Tear down the walls around your heart. Give and receive security and warmth. Sometimes when we go through a lot, we're scared to open our heart to new love, new situations, new opportunities, right? So this could be kind of going in your energy and why you're getting this card right now. But it says, a sense of security and of belonging, feeling happy, warmth, and safe are all we need to make a warm, comfortable home for ourselves. Your soul path has now led you here. Your true home, which will provide all of these things, is now ready for you. Or perhaps you've already found it. Be prepared to recognize and accept it gratefully. It is wonderful. You will find a sense of security and a true home whenever those around you are with you. See all the people, angels, animals, plants, masters, and power animals bound to you in love. Tear down the walls around you. You need them no longer. And start building radiant bridges. Do this every day. You are compassionate and have shown that you have patience. Security and love now flow to you and envelop you in their cocoon. Accept everything that comes to you in order to be able, ultimately, to also share it, because a vessel filled with abundance of security and love. Then celebrate it with a gratitude and joy, as you'll reap everything you sow. From now on, wherever you go and wherever your home may be, a sense of security will always be a part of your heart. So beautiful. Yeah, I got that same card today too. Got that same card. Okay, let's see the guides message. What does Morgan's guides want her to know? So you need to follow the golden rule. Uh-oh. What's the golden rule? Let's see. Okay. The message of this card is the cornerstone for anyone choosing to live a mindful life. Anytime it appears in your spread, you will know that a situation is occurring or about to occur in which you need to treat others as you like to be treated. Putting yourself in someone else's shoes and imagining what advice/help you would like if you were the person is the greatest exercise of empathy there is. From a karmic standpoint, you can never go wrong by following the golden rule. How you treat others can be labeled as right or wrong, but as long as your intention was to do it as you'd like to be treated, and there is no culpability on your part, you came with an honest and sincere intention based on the thing you know the best yourself. Guessing or assuming what actions to take can often lead to misunderstandings. Always think to yourself, if I were that person, what would I like to hear from me? Whew, okay. Follow the golden rule today, my love. I like that. I dig that. 2 nice cards for you, girl. Right? I mean, sometimes I feel like we have to hear things like that, right? Ooh, there's a new guy. Oh, I didn't know this. Where did you meet? Of course. We are gardeners at the community gardens. He is very nice. Ah, see, sometimes God brings you people that really relate to you on, like, what would that be called? Like, activities? Activities, but there's another word for it. I can't think of it at the moment. Well, that's cute. You never know. That could be the love of your life. Hey, Miss Loretta, how are you, darling? Yeah, sort of hobbies. You know, sometimes the universe is like, okay, well, we can't find your person in a bar or, you know, wherever else. But guess what? You have this in common with this person. This could literally be your soulmate. I like that. Keep me posted. Let me know how things are going. Yeah, of course, love. Of course. All right. I got you. One second. All right, let's see. Miss Loretta, let's see what spirit has for you today. What is the soul message coming through for Miss Loretta, please, spirit? What can I share with her? Loretta, you didn't tell me you got love around you, girl. You got new love coming in. I don't know if you're manifesting that, but this is like says a partnership for the new age. It's time to welcome it. You got a new love coming in. I don't feel like you've met this person just yet. I feel like this is someone you're going to meet this year, though. Somebody's going to play a very significant role in your life. That's what I'm picking up. And I feel like I've said that to you before. I feel like you've met this person yet, because I feel like the timing's been off. You've been focused on other things. But I feel a door opening. All right, let's see. A new age partnership is like a gentle mirror that reflects every aspect of us, helping us to negotiate the path of self-awareness more easily. In this partnership, we feel as though we can fly. It gives us the strength to believe that anything is possible, that we can grow and be a mutual support to each other. It teaches us that everyone and everything is unique and divine. This partnership brings where desire for the other person ceases, replaced by a tender merging, where possession and control give way to letting go and freedom. Are you ready for this? You have drawn this card because your soul path is touching that of another person. The two of you now have the opportunity to combine and merge your paths for a time that will be mutually enticing. Alternately, You are already in a partnership that is now demonstrating that required maturity and necessary willingness to reveal itself as partnership worthy of the new worlds. Examine yourself and do whatever is necessary in order to live in and enjoy such a partnership. This feels soulmate. So I don't know if you've been manifesting a soulmate, calling your soulmate, positive affirmations around a soulmate, but this is giving me soulmate energy. Examine yourself and do whatever is necessary in order to live in and enjoy such partnership. Only those who give to their partners everything that they would like for themselves can receive the same in return. Your partnership will be a mirror for all the partnerships of the new world that will emerge in the future. However, this card is also telling you that now is the time for action. This time has come to tackle this issue. You are the creator of all that is, all that is or is not in your life. It lies in your own hands. So they're literally saying there that if you don't make the choice to want better for yourself or to let go of the things that you need to let go, this will not be able to come through yet. And that's why you're going through some lessons as you are right now. So interesting. I don't know where I put my lighter. Okay, let's see the other message and then I'll find it. Let's see. Oh, found it. Okay. What is the guide's message for Miss Loretta, please, Spirit? Yeah, let go of ego. A major lesson in the human school is to learn to separate the ego self from the true self. In the illusionary reality of the physical world, the consciousness of your higher self, which deals only in all, is filtered through the human brain and thoughts are focused on I. The human identifies itself by the body you are in, your physical surroundings, the material objects that you acquire, and how you perceive by others. Every emotional thought is seen from your point of view. Your guides and your higher self have chosen this earth dimension so that you can feel what it is to manifest the energy of love and compassion while you are experiencing the emotions of isolation and disconnectedness. It is this great divide between the ego self and the higher self that causes sorrow and misery in this dimension. With this card, your guides would like to remind you that your main objective during physical incarnation is to view all things as part of yourself. When you are able to open yourself up to awareness outside of the ego, you are able to see the bigger picture or the bigger perspective of your being. And only then through this shift can you experience true joy and happiness. So I like that. That's what I got for you, love. Some good messages today, y'all. Awesome messages. Of course. I'm glad you were in. You have one left with me. You remember how a while ago I told you you need to reframe your mind? The reason why things are happening to you is because you're staying in that negative vibration. You're staying in that negative thinking. When you call things in, that's why you're staying in that flow. You have to switch your perspective and start seeing things from a different perspective, or else you're going to keep sitting in this dark energy, this negative energy. You can't feel like you ruined your soul purpose. It's about learning and growing and evolving. The more you keep feeling like you ruined your soul purpose, the more you're going to stay in that dark energy. You have to shift your perspective on it. Yeah, so now you literally have to pick yourself back up. You have to walk away from all of this that's trying to pull you back under. You literally have to stop like reliving those moments or those thoughts, because that's what's keeping you down. Not everything needs an apology, though. Not everything needs to be addressed. Not right now, anyways. You sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is to forgive yourself and move forward. In time, those things can be addressed, but sometimes it's not the right timing for that stuff. And I feel like the reason why you're in this energy you are right now is because you feel like you need to apologize or you need to address them. But I feel with given your readings the last couple of weeks, I feel the universe is literally telling you to leave it on the sidelines, forgive yourself and move forward with it. And eventually you can come back to it. Because if not, I see you sticking in this cycle for a little bit longer. Like, you mean as far as school? Should Loretta defer next year, Spirit? Mm. Nine of Cups is coming up in reverse. The Page of Swords is coming up in reverse. And the Ten of Cups. I feel like you need to do what you need to do for you. I don't feel like this year is good for school, if that's what you're talking about. I still feel like there's a lot of things that you need to work out, and I feel like you need to work on those things first. I'm seeing more of next year for you for school than this year. I feel like this year is regrouping for you. The Knight of Cups in reverse, like I said, the Page of Swords is in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. I mean, obviously, if you want to go back, then I would say that's going to be totally your call, but I feel like that's going to cause some other issues. So even though you feel right now that you're not in crisis, there could be something else that transpires over the second half of this year that will again put you in a position where you were feeling a couple weeks ago. So talking about school or talking about going back to school or finishing this degree that you're doing, I'd say I'd close it out for this year, do what you need to do for you, get yourself back in a good place, and then come back around for 2026. I feel given this, there might be something else that the universe is wanting you to focus on other than school. And that might be the simplest thing as just focusing on yourself right now, getting yourself back into a better place. Yeah, and that's why I'm saying you have to start seeing things from like a different perspective. You have to start believing that things are going to get better so that you can draw that energy back to you, because you got a lot of negative energy around you right now. You have a lot of negative thinking. So I definitely get some sage, definitely open your windows. Yeah, even 2027, Loretta, honestly, I feel like that's even better for you. I'd give yourself some time. Focus on you the next year. Like really hardcore self-love. I don't know if it's eating better, working out, going to the gym, finding a different different hobby, like something to meditation, like something to really, calm down your negative thinking there. It's like, I don't want to say keeping yourself busy, but it's kind of like redirecting the energy here. Yeah, of course, love. Right? I know. I've just been so busy. Like, there's so much like transpiring and like so much happening in my life right now. And I'm planning a wedding and like it's summer break for the kids too. So it's like there's just so much like this type sessions are so easy, right? Because I could still do housework and I have to worry about the noise. But I'm gonna really start in the next couple of weeks, like start doing at least one vocal every day. So at least you guys are like just for my members, right? I'm not doing like the members and donation sessions anymore because I feel like when it comes to these vocals, I really want to make sure that my members are feeling like loved and valued and like I'm here for you guys. So I want to incorporate that, but it's such a busy time in my life right now, like such a busy period. Like still getting my other channel up and running. So there's just a lot I'm trying to take on right now. But I am. I got engaged like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. I know. It's very exciting. Very exciting. I think I was just telling Jessica earlier, I think that it's gonna hit me like after I find my dress. That's when it's gonna really hit me. You know what I mean? When I find like the dress that I want.